for K-1 or fiancé visa petition and wondering how to properly organize and present your relationship photos. In this video, I'll show you how to use Canva to create clean, organized photo pages that you can use when putting together your relationship evidence for your K-1 visa petition. We'll go step by step from uploading your photos, arranging them with dates and captions, choosing a simple and professional layout, and creating a final document that is easy to review. If you're a fiancé preparing your K-1 visa application and you want your relationship evidence to look organized, clear, and professional, this video is for you. So open your Canva, grab your photos, and let's get started. First, go to Google and search for Canva, or simply type Canva into your browser's search bar. Go to Canva's official website. And if you don't have a Canva account yet, just follow the instructions on the screen to create one. Once your account is ready, sign in using your registered email address or your preferred sign-in method. And now, we're ready to start designing! Second, choose your template. Once you're inside Canva, look for templates. There are many different templates you can choose from. But for organizing my relationship photos, I personally like using a poster style layout because I find it easier to move, resize, and arrange my pictures. You can also use an A4 document or another layout if you prefer. Once you find a poster template you like, click on it and select Customize this template. And boom! Welcome to Canva editing! Third, clean up your template. Do not worry about the pictures, text, or designs that originally came with the template. You can delete anything you don't need and replace it with your own content. For example, you can change the title to Our K-1 Visa Journey or Our Relationship Journey. Also change the font style, font size, and positioning. For a title at the top of the page, I normally use a larger font, around 40 to 49, depending on the layout. The important thing is to make your title easy to read without taking too much space away from your photos. Fourth, add your relationship photos. Now it's time to add your pictures. If you already have photos stored in Canva, you can use those. If not, click Uploads on the side toolbar and upload the photos from your computer. I'll show you how I get photos from Facebook later in this tutorial. For now, I'm going to use some pictures that I already have stored in Canva. Click the photo you want to use and place it on your page. Then resize, crop, and reposition it until it looks the way you want. A common photo size is 6 inches by 4 inches, but you don't have to make every image exactly that size in Canva. Adjust your photos so that they fit your page neatly and remain clear and easy to see. Fifth, add your captions. Once your pictures are arranged, it's time to add captions. Go to the side toolbar and select Text. Add a text box and position it underneath or near the appropriate picture. Canva will show alignment guides as you move things around, which makes it much easier to keep your photos and captions organized. For your captions, consider including useful context such as the date the photo was taken, the city, place, or location, the names or relationship of family members, relatives, or friends pictured with you when relevant. For example, June 15, 2025, Manila, Philippines. dinner with my fiancé and my family. On my left is my brother Christopher. Try to arrange your photos chronologically, starting with the earlier photos and moving toward the most recent. 6. Choose a readable font size. For the captions, I usually use around 14 to 16 for my final document. For this demonstration, I'm using a larger font size, around 20. The exact size will depend on how much space you have available. Whatever font you choose, make sure your captions are easy to read. 7th, should you add decorations? If you want to add some designs to your pages, go to Elements on the side toolbar. From there, you can search for borders, lines, hearts, travel icons, or other decorative elements. But personally, I like to keep my relationship evidence simple, clean, and organized. I don't add a lot of decorations because I want the focus to remain on what matters most: photos and the information in the captions. 8. Create your next page. Once you're finished with your first page, scroll down and click Add Page. Then repeat the same process. Add your photos, resize and crop them, position them neatly. Then add the appropriate captions. You don't necessarily need to repeat the large title on every page. Keeping the remaining pages simple can give you more room for your pictures and captions. Continue doing this until you have organized the photos you want to include. 9th, zoom in to check your work. If you need a closer look at your page, use Canva zoom controls. Zoom in to check your photos, captions, spacing, and alignment. Then zoom back out so you can see the entire page. Before moving on, check that everything looks clean, readable, and properly positioned. 10. How to get photos from Facebook. Now, I'm going to show you how I save some of my photos from Facebook so I can upload them to Canva. First, sign into your Facebook account. Go to your profile and find Photos. Scroll through your pictures until you find the photo you want to use. Open the picture and use Facebook's available download option to save the photo to your computer. Repeat this process for the photos you want to use. I recommend creating a folder on your computer specifically for your K-1 relationship photos. For example, you could name it K-1 Visa Relationship Photos. This makes it much easier to find everything when you're ready to upload the pictures to Canva. 11th, upload the photos to Canva. Now, go back to Canva. Click Uploads on the side toolbar on the left and select Upload Files. Find the folder where you saved your relationship photos. You can select multiple photos at once, then click Open. Wait for the pictures to finish uploading. And there they are! Your photos are now inside Canva and ready to use. From here, simply repeat the same process. Drag, resize, crop, position, caption. 12. How many photos should you include? You don't necessarily need to include every photo you've ever taken together. The goal is to select strong, relevant photos that help document your relationship, rather than overwhelming your evidence packet with repetitive pictures. For example, you might use around 2 photos per page and select pictures from different dates, places, trips, activities, and important moments. When applicable, include photos with family members, relatives, and friends. Most importantly, choose photos that help tell the story of your relationship clearly. Arrange them from the earliest date to the most recent date, whenever that makes sense for your presentation. Remember, there isn't a universal USCIS rule saying that every couple must submit exactly 10 pages or exactly 2 photos per page. Those are organizational choices you can use if they work well for your evidence. 13th, review your work. Before downloading your document, review everything carefully. Ask yourself, are the pictures clear? Are the dates correct? Are the captions accurate? Are the pages in chronological order? Can someone easily understand who, where, and what is happening in the photos? If you're satisfied with everything, you're ready to save your work. 14th, download your Canva document as PDF. Go to the upper right corner of Canva and click Share. Look for the download option. For the file type, select PDF. Then click Download. Choose where you want to save the file on your computer. I recommend keeping your finished PDF inside your K-1 visa evidence folder so it's easy to find later. 15th, check your final PDF. Now, let's make sure everything downloaded correctly. Find your PDF on your computer and open it using your preferred PDF viewer. Scroll through every page, check your photos, read your captions, make sure nothing was accidentally cut off or moved. And if everything looks good, you now have your organized K-1 relationship photo pages. 16th, print your photo evidence. If you have a printer at home and want to see how pages look when printed, open your PDF and select Print or use your computer's print shortcut. Choose the appropriate paper size, such as US letter or A4, depending on how you prepared your document and how you plan to submit or assemble your materials. I personally prefer printing photo pages in color because it makes the pictures easier to see. If your printer offers different quality settings, choose a setting that keeps the photos and captions clear. Then click Print. And you're done. That's how I use Canva to create clean, simple, and organized relationship photo pages for K-1 visa evidence. Remember, your goal isn't to make the fanciest design. Your goal is to make your evidence clear, organized, readable, and easy to understand. Let your pictures tell the story of your relationship and use your captions to provide the important context behind each photo. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Fiancé Visa Assist, and share it with your other couples preparing for their K-1 visa journey. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless on your K-1 journey.